Welcome back, guys. It's Miss Welch here again from kindergarten at Cypress Point Elementary. Today, we're going to be talking about parts of a book. So, I have my big book here. This is the same book I use in the classroom with my students. But when we first get started, I want you to look at this picture on the front of the book. It's colorful, right? Usually, the picture tells you what the story in the inside is possibly going to be about. So you see on this picture, it looks like it has a lot of students and a teacher, right? Yeah, yes, it does. Also on the front of the book, it has our title. And if you can see down here, the title of my book is called Sam. Now, remember, every book has a front and a back cover. Also on the front of the book, the title goes there. So now I am going to open my book up, and right here is the title page. And on the title page, you will find the title of the book again. And my book is called Sam. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know, but I'm going to see if you can figure it out. Every book has an author. Who think they can tell me what is an author? That's right. An author is the person that writes the words in the book. Good job. I have a tricky one. I bet you don't know what an illustrator does. That's right. An illustrator is the person that draws or writes the pictures. So remember, every book has an author and an illustrator. So let's get back to my book. Remember, this is the title page. And on the title page, it has our title, and the name of our book is called Sam. Wow, look at this page right here. Who think they could tell me what is this page called? That's right, it's called the table of contents. But I bet you don't know what the table of contents tells us. That's right, it tells us the title of the story and what page it is on. So let's play a little game for a second. Now, if I was looking for the story Sam and the Fish, what page would Sam and the Fish be on? Remember, you have to look at your table of contents. That's right, Sam and the Fish will be on page 2. And here it is right here. If you move your finger across, it says Sam and the Fish will be on page 2. Great job. Let's do another one. What if I was looking for the story The Van? The Van. What page would it be on? That's right, it will be on page 32. And it's right here, The Van, and it's on page 32. I can't believe how wonderful you did with finding those pages to those stories. Now, let's open our book up. And our first story in the book is Sam and the Fish. And what page did we say Sam and the Fish was on? On page 2, that's right. And down at the bottom of this page right here is page 2. So you're correct. Remember, in every book at the bottom of the page, there is always page numbers. So what I'm going to do today is I am going to read you the story of Sam and the Fish. Now, anytime that I teach my students how to read, I always tell them that this finger right here, the pointed finger, is very important. And why it's important is because you have to point under each word to know what you are reading. So while I'm reading or as I'm reading, I will be pointing under each word so I can know where and what I'm reading. So let me show you how it's done. Sam and the Fish. This is Sam. Now, I read my first sentence for Sam and the Fish, and right here at the end of this sentence, it has a little dot there. Do you know what that dot is called? It's called a period. That's right. And a period is a type of punctuation mark. Can you say punctuation mark? Good job. Good job. So now at the end of our sentence, we have a period. I'm going to read it again. This is Sam. Sam and his dad fish in a pond. Sam's dad brings a rod. Sam brings a net. Now, As I was reading, remember, I was pointing under each word, and that's exactly how you should do it. So at the end of these sentences, can you tell me what type of punctuation mark you see? That's right. You see a period again. Each one of those sentences have a period at the end of it. Sam and his dad sit and sit. Then zap. Sam's dad gets a fish. The fish jumps. The fish twists and swims. Sam's dad tugs on the rod. Now, on this page, it's a different type of punctuation mark on there. Who thinks they can look at these sentences on this page and tell me what is the other type of punctuation mark on there other than the period we already talked about? That's right, the exclamation mark, right? It's right here. If you think back when I read this sentence, I kind of said it with excitement, right? Yes, I did. That's what an exclamation mark does. It makes you show excitement. So on this page, the punctuation marks we have are a period and an exclamation point. The fish swims past Sam. Sam swings his net. Sam lifts up the net. The fish is in the net. Sam and his dad grin. Oh, Sam and his dad seem like they like fishing, right? That's right, they do. So on the end of these, at the end of these sentences, we see what two types of punctuation marks that we talked about. That's right, the period and the exclamation mark. Good job, you guys are catching on very well. And guys, that is the end of my story of Sam and the fish. Remember, a book has different types. It has a front and a back. It has an author and an illustrator. And remember, when you're reading, use this very important finger to help you follow along and to be able to read carefully. Thank you so much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll see you back here again soon.